Hey everybody, this is Russ from Hey Deadheads, welcome back to our channel. Or welcome for the first time, new Deadheads. Today, we're going to take a look at and review this guy, the Powkiddy RGB 10 3 Max. Not the Pro, the one that we reviewed previously with the really different chipset. But this one with the Rockchip 3566, the chipset we've seen a million times. But we're going to take a look at this unit, give it a review, go through its paces, find out how good it is, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, all that usual stuff. But first, Deadheads, please continue to leave me a comment in the comment section. We've got some great conversation going down there. Let's continue to build that community. Let's make it awesome. Also, check out the community tab. I am posting all kinds of stuff there all the time that's not long form video. So check it out and see what's down there. Also, hit that like button, subscribe. Really aiming to see by this summer if we can get to 500 subscribers. That's a magic number to kind of help me grow the revenue of the channel and actually start producing some revenue so I can reinvest back into buying some more cool stuff and really keeping this thing going. So anyways, guys, what do I think about the Powkiddy RGB 10 3 Max? That's a mouthful. Well, stay tuned and we'll be right back and to find out. And we're back. And, you know, well, how did this start? Well, it started with this. This is the RGB 10. Now, this is the metal one that I picked up and did in my unboxing earlier for my Super Buy haul. This one is so tiny, so pocketable. It's nice and premium. It is just really a really nice unit. I really enjoy this metal, but this is the original lineage that this chipset started. It is based off of the Odroid Go, based off of sort of their initial designs, but this is the RGB 10, and so you can see Odroid Go Advanced as it boots up here. This one is running Emulec, so it's running a very known form of Linux with the front end for the emulation station as it boots up here. But today's review is not about this one. Today's review is about the newest one that has now come out with a bigger screen, of course not metal, but the RGB 10 3 Max. Okay, so let's take a look at this unit and talk about things that I liked. All right, first thing I like is that it does have the dual slots. So we do have our Jealous, just enough Linux operating system here. We also have a slot for our games. I am running Jealous on the Gameforce Ace with one slot, and so anytime I think that we have the option to have these two slots, it just makes things better. It makes transferring games easier, a lot better. We do have our OTG port here. We also have our USB-C port here. The thing that I really want to note, guys, about this is that how flat this is. It is cool because it can really just like stand up on its own. It has a really interesting shape. I like that quite a bit. Now, these sticks. Let's talk about the sticks. This guy right here, over the shell, I like that they gave these grip-like sides to it. I think that that's smart. And let me say, this is the best ergonomic design Powkiddy device I've used yet. So I do want to give them props for continuing to improve and get better. However, when I am holding this, the sticks are just kind of low. I kind of wish the top stick was here instead of the D-pad or cross-pad up here. I think that would have been better for me. Maybe you guys would like it like this, a little more cramped with your hands like this. But it's just, I don't know, it's just not that comfortable. Not to mention that the amount of games that you're going to use that would use both sticks is limited by this chipset. We know very well what the Rockchip 3566 can do and its limitations. So again, you know, the RGB 30 which this is pretty much internally exactly the same, has that 1-to-1 screen ratio, makes it unique and special. This is just a 5-inch IPS screen, so there's nothing really super special about it. On the top, we do have our volume rocker. We do have a micro HD out, HDMI out, and then we have our reset button and our power button. And then we have our shoulder buttons, which I like. These are really good. So a little clicky here. I like the layout of these. I think they work well. I think they're nice, and I'm a clicky person. So I foresee them to be good. They're good spacing when you're holding this. I think they're at a good space. So I really like that. I think that's really awesome. Nice buttons on here, as with the RGB 30s coming with these colored buttons now. Kind of wish maybe these were solid black or a little different, but they do have a nice little travel to them. So you can see here, you can see the distance. Nice and clicky. The switch-like buttons here for your sticks are pretty good as well. You don't have anything on this side. Or this side. Again, you do have these grips, which I think is smart. I like that a lot. Again, with the size of this, it's just, I would have preferred maybe that stick being over here, especially since any game you're going to use the stick, this is the one you would use more than this one. So for me, that would be better. But that is, a really nice look to this. There's an orange one coming out that I would have loved to have gotten. I think it's beautiful. I think these are gorgeous looking units. This is the best looking unit that Powkiddy has done to date. However, again, I would have preferred the stick up here and just maybe a little bit more rounded corners down here, although I like that it can stand up. So as far as, the performance of this, guys, it is going to do what the Rockchip 3566 does. It's going to play what your RGB 30 does. So I'm not going to go in and show a lot of gameplay of this because we kind of know what it can do and perform. It's not really going to be that much different. Now, what did I not like about this? Again, what I don't like about this is I think that at this size, that it's just not worth having, the full 5-inch screen like this. I would probably prefer, the R35XXH horizontal from Anbernic, I think is going to be a better experience for most people versus this. Now, I also didn't, I think Just Enough Links is getting better. I do appreciate them embracing custom firmware and trying to ship with that, but I had a few problems with this. My Wi-Fi is a little bit janky. It does have Wi-Fi, so I'll give it that. That's great. But it was a little bit janky and couldn't get it to consistently, load and connect to the server. I also kind of wish that, we had a little bit of a custom case that would come with it. It doesn't ship with any case. A lot of these units are coming with cases. And I think the price, which is currently sitting at $90, that's a hard sell when you have the Retroid Pocket 2S with the chipset that's in it, and really is probably a better chipset than this one. Again, you don't have nearly the screen estate you have on this one. So, I mean, if you want the bigger screen, this is going to be better than the R35XX horizontal, and it's going to be bigger than your Retroid Pocket 2S. However, I picked this up under the initial price of $69 with the coupon. That was a very good price. I hope maybe Powkiddy can get this price back down to that, because I think at $70, this is a much better value. But again, at the current price of $90, I just can't really say that I would pick this over the Retroid Pocket 2S, even though you're getting a full bigger screen here. So guys, I do think this is a great device. I do think Powkiddy continues to improve. I do think if you're going to spend $90 for Powkiddy, the RGB 30 is still a better device. You're going to get a gameplay experience. It's really the same. You're just going to get a better experience with that one-to-one screen estate. I actually find myself liking the original RGB 10 just a little better because it is quite a bit smaller. It's more pocketable. I think that this 3.5-inch screen is just good enough and clear. And I think, again, I don't need the second stick for what this chipset can do. And I just think I would rather have something. I think maybe they should make one that competes a little bit more directly with the R35H horizontal from anbernic. Okay, guys, well, that has been my determination, again, of this unit. I think that this is continuing to be improvement from Powkitty. I encourage them to continue to innovate and continue to try to make great products. And if you end up picking this up, you're going to have a product that's going to function pretty well. But again, I just think that in this crowded marketplace, I don't know that this offers enough to stand out and really push it above those other units. All right, guys, we have some more reviews coming soon. anbernic has shipped out my RG556, so I'm looking forward to that unboxing and review of that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And again, Deadheads, go out there and play some retro gaming and have some fun. Dead Fred out.